Okay, let's ready to start then. So first of all, Capsu, explain what you two are going to be doing.
I think we spawned it like 40 miles or something, head to head at 20,000. Then we go as fast as we can and start cranking. Doesn't matter which side.
Yeah, that is important. Always crank. Never go ahead.
What's
if
crank?
you go fast,
Yeah, keep turning.
Like, keep the enemy like on your radar screen, like on the border.
Yep.
Basically.
yeah, in the F15 on the edge of the radar screen, I'm close to
Right.
it. Not so close that you might lose the lock, but almost there.
And what's the reason for that?
Well,
The
if
closing-
you go
Yeah.
very fast head on towards a bandit, he can shoot like 15 miles and it's all very dangerous missiles. If you crank, then basically 10 miles, you can always evade that one.
Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
cranking reduces the closing speed between the two aircraft, while you still can fly very fast. So you can achieve high speed, then use the speed when you need it.
So do you want to fire when cranking, or do you want to be?
No, you
No,
want
no,
to
no.
point directly at the enemy, wings level in DCS, because if you are firing missiles sideways, the missile will do snake maneuver and lose a lot of energy.
I'm saying the best way.
That you are 1G, but if you are turning or have more than 1G, then missile goes like stupid loft. It just goes high and comes down and lose all its speed.
Okay, get in the air, and everyone go to spectate as soon as you can.
Capsu,
Okay,
ready? 3, 2, 1, fly.
Okay, in 1 versus 1 in this basic scenario, drop the backs to get maximum speed.
You should start cranking at probably 30 to 25 miles away.
Roger.
At least at latest 20 miles.
Yeah, but I prefer like 25.
Yeah, that all
we are
depends
now
on the altitude.
25 miles from each other. We
Yeah.
are both starting crank.
I see the
So
crank.
you can see, you can see that from the F10 map.
Yep. F10.
Yeah, me too.
That is
20
like
miles. We are approaching each other. At this altitude you should turn towards the enemy at like 12 miles, so that you are at 10 miles when you fire the missile. So I am at 13, and obviously Capsu is 2. 12 turning hot.
12 miles turning in.
the best way to maneuver is to do split as. Basically.
Fox-3. The first missile rarely hits a skilled player, so you should expect to find him pretty soon again.
So as you see, the missiles
Oh shit.
going that fast. They're not catching at all, basically.
Yep.
And
Yeah, this missile chasing me, so I'm snaking
so-
and chaff.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, if you see it on the audible VR,
now I
like
see that
going
it's not
behind
catching.
you plane if you're turning.
It's not catching, so I can turn
Yeah.
hot again. Okay, Fox-3 again. About 6 miles. At
Okay.
this altitude, it's not. You can easily evade that attack.
You can't split S down here, can you?
No, but you can not return gold.
They're mirroring each other perfectly.
Yeah, that happens when you do this a lot.
Yeah. So they're circling each other now.
Not working.
At
Okay, I found him now. I'm
4 miles.
3
Yeah.
miles behind him.
And at this point, if the missiles can't catch him, I mean, the distance for the missiles on the low altitude is about.
Splash.
Splash.
Okay.
If you are chasing someone at low altitude climb, you go faster. The ground speed is faster when you go higher, so you
Yeah, and
can
the
slowly catch him.
and if the enemy in front of you goes high also, the missiles go fast, like also like much longer can take a much longer distance because there's less air drag in up,
Yep.
as you know. So basically, there is nothing if you're chasing someone and the guy who's chased, he can basically do anything. There's no way he can survive from that. If he goes up, he will get shot down because the missiles go further away, and if he stays on low altitude and the who's chasing him goes up, he will catch him soon.
Right, let's run it. You two guys run it again. Just do the same thing, just to make sure we've got
Yeah,
it drilled
okay.
into our brain.
What?
On your initial attack, you guys went like, okay, now we're going nose hot. So you were
Yeah,
nose
but
cold for
the
quite
radar-
a long time.
I mean,
the
you
radar
can
uses-
turn even cold if you do it right, basically, but that's pretty stupid.
This is the crank you're talking about.
Yeah. The ranking, I can tell you that again. Why is that important? It's more important at high altitudes, because let's say if you're at 40,000 feet and you are not ranking, if you shoot the missile from, let's say, 20 miles away, there is much more like time. I mean, the distance between you.
Okay, let's show it.
It's a high closure rate.
Come
Very high
ahead,
closure rate.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, you can sell it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Farrago is gonna
but-
come head on straight towards me. I'm at crank. Now 22 miles.
But when you mean nose cold, you've got the radar off, haven't you?
No.
No. Radar's on.
He's coming head on towards me and I'm cranking. Now it's 17 miles.
Yeah, I see it.
He's gonna shoot now.
I turn hot.
He's
Fox-3.
gonna fire once, and now he's starting ranking in the different
Yeah,
direction, basically.
now crank on other
And as you see,
direction.
the missile can go much. Okay,
It's
see.
now
If you
pitbull,
see
I
from
can
the F10 map now,
really go
you can
to
see
Yeah.
the blue
defensive now.
missile is not getting even that close
Yep.
at all. But now
now
the
his
blue
missile-
bandit turned back, basically. Well, it was bad demonstration, but as you saw, you can't fly towards the enemy directly. Never do that, basically.
I
Otherwise
always
the
do that.
bandit, otherwise the bandit can just fire from 20 miles away, and there is much more. It's much more like, how can I say it?
It's just easier to be killed if you go straight out.
Yeah.
Well, it's a faster kill too. It's the closure rate between
Yeah,
the jet and the
The
missile.
range
is-
basically is closer. I can try to find a picture for someone.
It basically the effective range is closer. Even though you're 20 miles, it's like you fired at 10 because your closure rate's so high. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course, but I was still puzzled by the difference between nose hot, nose cold.
That's just nose hot means he's pointed at the enemy.
Yeah.
Cold is when
Ah, okay,
Nose
so
running
cold
that
away.
would
it's
mean
got
the
nothing
nose
to
is
do with the
running
radar.
away. No.
Yeah.
you're... No.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So wait, how does this all apply to non-pitbull missiles?
To non-fire and forget missiles.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
if
bit
you,
No,
different.
It's different because those are tactics for I'm seeing the for and forget. When semi-active is similar but not as
You should.
I'm seeing
in
Yeah.
a semi-active
should
missile,
just-
you have to keep the lock on the target all the time, from your
Yeah.
plane to the other plane. If you lose that lock, the missile will go stupid. And
Yeah, because
won't find the
your plane's radar is painting the target with the electromagnetic things, and the missile will see that electromagnetic thing reflecting from the aircraft you're shooting at. Now, semi-active missiles don't have a radar on board, obviously, but active missiles do, so they can do the electromagnetic thing painting themselves.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that goes
they have
for
the
the
radar.
AIM-9, AIM-7s and for the Mirage,
530s.
yeah, 530s exactly.
So, but instead
all
of doing
these
a
are
With the semi-active, it's,
offensive tactics, but the most
we should
important is
just-
the defensive tactics. And
Yeah.
when you're not
We should
or
just-
trying to the enemy missile lost energy is those are the most important thing.
Yeah, we should concentrate on active missile
Yeah.
defense and offense.
basically when fighting with semi-actives, it's the same until you fire. You crank, you turn hot, fire, but after that, you not just keep snaking all the time, keep the speed up. Usually you just have to dive a little bit at the same time. Boom, saf, hope that your missile don't miss and his miss.
Okay.
It's like ghosting.
What's next then? Is it 2 versus 2? What do you want to do next?
No.
I think
we can do 1 versus 1 only.
We should demonstrate the missile evasion tactics, probably.
Yes. Demonstrate that.
Yeah, Capsu, let's do another one of these, and I'm going to do a splitters defense, which is the most basic missile defense you can do, and also pretty effective.
Who is that just speaking?
It's a Farago.
So we'll watch him then.
Capsu, take a plane.
I'm ready.
Are we going to look at that in the
there is-
F10 map or in the F2 map?
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
you should spectate me, Farago, and the F10 map to get the best experience. So what I'm going to do, well, what I'm going to do is splitters defense. It's pretty defensive defense maneuver because it's not aggressive. It's defensive.
That's
going to-
Farago.
Yes, Farago.
Roger.
Who is on the hood? Hold on. So blue one is the Fogo and red one is the Capsu.
Yes.
So as you
So splitters defense is when you do a 180 vertically downwards.
Yeah, I know the maneuver. Yeah.
you can see that on the name basically.
Obviously. So it's
You
basic
can see
BVR
from the
approach. Yes, but if you spectate my plane, you can see exactly what I'm doing after firing the missile.
Watch out. So we're
Okay,
cranking
I'm
now.
not. Yeah, we are just cranking now. The maneuver takes place after I fire my missile, which is at probably 12 miles. You should use split S when you have no interest in firing at the bandits again right away or getting into a merge. It's a launch and leave tactic. So okay, 9 miles now. I'm doing the split S, chaffing and pulling straight down towards the ground, staying a little for a little time at 90 degrees and then just burning away. The Capsu's missile shouldn't be able to catch me if he fired any at all, did you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay. So it probably went to the chaffs.
It followed you, but you outrun it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the point of the maneuver.
Yep.
So now he's probably within 10 miles behind me now.
12.
But, yeah, okay.
13.
Doesn't really matter. This is the best tactic for new players on like 104th because you can fire the missile and pray that the enemy doesn't know how to evade yours,
Yeah.
which works actually pretty often,
Roger.
unbelievably often. Now, because we got so much separation, I can just turn back and I'm 9 miles away now. Doing some snakes. Fox-3. He probably fired at me too. Yes.
So now you see Fogo is not that fast right now, which means now he's going not that fast away from the missile.
Yep.
Well, the missile went. That's
He's done
stupid.
it. He's done it. Yep. So he flanked there. He went sideways.
Yeah, you don't. There is a notching, but we are not
Notching,
gonna.
yes.
Yeah, we are not gonna teach
He
that right now.
performed very well the notching.
Yeah, we are not going to teach that now.
Whoa!
You see, he was in notch now, so the missile didn't.
Yeah, the missile already lost you.
You have to keep the missile like directly 90 degrees to your left or to your right. That means
Trying now
because the-
not to merge tactics. It's very risky, but sometimes it works.
Yeah, if you would have seen that I'm not coming.
Problem is
I did
when
see it,
you
but it didn't go to the flare.
Short the distance with the infrared is not the same.
Yeah.
But all of these are tactic for F-15, not for.
No, notching
Nah.
works everything for everything. Split test works
Yes.
for
I know
everything.
the F-15 tactic because I like fly the flanker and I need to counter.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, the notching is one of the. Like, I can get you pictures.
I mean,
Yeah.
notch and
How it
split
works.
dash defensive, it works for every plane. Yeah.
Yes. I had something important in my mind, but I forgot it.
So to tell if you're notching, you use your RWR to
Yes,
locate it.
Yes,
Yeah,
you will
the
try
F-50.
to keep the enemy. If it's semi-active, you have to keep the plane firing the missile at your 3 or 9 line, so directly at your right or left. If it's an active missile like R-77 or AMRAAM, you have to keep the missile itself. So the source of radiation is the one thing you want to notch.
Roger.
And you always
So,
have to be
as you can see
lower
from this
than
one,
the shooter.
yeah, as you
Radar.
can see from the picture I sent you on the Discord, that is what the radar sees. Basically,
hang on.
the,
I have to
the
have a look.
radar works like it can detect the incoming, like if the object is moving towards you or if it's moving away from you. But if
Doppler
the,
effect.
yeah, but if the target is not moving any further away or coming any closer from you, the missile can, I mean the radar can see the target.
If the target is below the horizon from
Yeah,
the...
of course.
Of
yeah.
course,
from the
if
radar.
you use the terrain, the deck is better.
Yeah.
So you've got to go low as well as
Yeah,
go-
you have to
Yeah.
be lower than the missile or plane shooting at you.
Right, interesting.
The only good that the RWR of the flanker has is the strength of signal. Do you know when is the enemy, the plane radar or the AIM-120 radar? But it's very difficult to use it.
Okay, good. What's next?
You wanna try?
Yep, so
Yes.
let's
I
have
think,
2 volunteers from Reapers.
I'll do it. Vandrew, first up.
I can
me,
do one with
me.
someone.
I don't have any of these planes,
You just
so I
watch
think I'm
them.
gonna have to sit
Should
this
we
out.
should we take own channels? Like if someone
No, just
Okay.
do
I
one
think
versus
these
one.
are all- I think
So
these
Yeah.
are all the same.
no need to
place.
make things more complicated using
Yeah.
multi versus multi.
Okay,
Yeah,
who's
I-
against Banjo? Is it Fortunero?
Yes,
Okay,
but I'm
choose your
using-
aeroplane. Choose your aeroplane, but don't fly yet.
Bancho, take a medium plane, that's a higher plane.
Copy.
Yeah.
I haven't got any of these planes, so I can't.
Yeah,
have to wait.
just spectate. These basics, this will work in every plane.
Okay, let's say who's going against Fortinero?
Darkstar,
Banjo.
please go back to the
Okay,
spectators.
Banjo,
Okay.
go in now,
We
fight.
can do we can do like so. I'm going to teach 2 players only, and
Yep.
maybe Kapsu and Farho can teach 1 place. I mean, we can
Yeah.
get on 3 groups.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Um,
good idea.
This
Okay,
is,
Take the
in a
take the
host
all
order.
take the all match slots. 3 players can go at one, basically.
I mean, these are all the same place.
Yeah.
It can-
Yeah,
That's a
are
fair
they? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Do you have a mission that would have them in different places?
I'm not sure.
You can.
Maybe.
You don't have to shut down the server before that. you can
Just carry on like
No,
this,
I
guys.
haven't.
Carry on like this.
Yeah.
Watching is
Okay.
just as useful as flying, to be honest.
Okay. Now, let's see.
So they're both cranking now.
Right.
Look, they're both cranking.
Yes.
Both full burn. So
Banjo, do you
Copy.
start cranking? Now you are going towards the enemy. Can you both see that the enemy is radar? You have basically Banjo. Turn the if you see the target on your radar scope, place the target like on the border of the radar scope, basically.
Left or right side?
Yeah.
Either way.
yeah,
So it's
he's doing
so
it now.
when it's getting close, okay. Now you can just turn at him and fire, and then split S down.
Split S down.
In like 3 days, like we did last time.
And
That was bad. I blacked out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's over.
Yeah, it takes some practice.
yeah,
Don't go too hard.
So are we firing at 12 miles then? At 12 miles?
No.
that was from
At 12 miles, you should turn towards the targets.
When do you fire?
Yeah.
Why? 10 miles is preferable.
10 miles.
Why do we
10
the
10 miles at 20,000. 10
Fortinero?
And that's for the AMRAAMs.
Yes, AMRAAMs.
Yeah, for the AMRAAMs.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
get
for
27 there is
ERs, but none of us is really a flanker expert. You know, be
Fortinero,
very specific with
get
that.
out, get out. It's now Red Kite versus Schnell. Red Kite versus...
let's say 2 times per one. So
Yep.
basically you can keep the strategy and they can learn the things.
So you want 2 versus 2? Or
No,
the same thing against...
Everyone.
Yeah, same thing.
Yes.
Okay, Banjo and Fortinero get new aeroplanes.
Copy.
I'll tell you when to join. You will join in 3, 2, 1, join.
In the air.
So you want to get to Angels
Yeah.
20 and you want to get Lock, Angels 20 and Crank. Full burn.
Drop the bags.
Do you always go for Angels 20 and drop your bags?
Yeah. The
basically-
altitude varies a lot.
Okay.
Yes,
Basically.
if you're at sea level, the missile range is about, let's say,
Banjo,
7
you
miles.
need to use the TWS. not
TWS.
blocking.
Yeah, use the...
you
I
know,
mean,
you are
it's not
not-
mandatory, but it's preferable.
Roger.
It's
Yeah.
for no
and
warning.
In 1 versus 1 it doesn't matter, but it's...
I was doing it for the training purposes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
Track
Yeah.
while scan, it's like, well, the primary mode for the F-15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So much
They're
more
both doing
handy,
it right. They're both
more
doing it
useful.
right.
Okay.
25 miles. So we drop the bags so we can get faster, I guess, to get a better shot.
Yes.
Yes. Also, that's in 1 versus 1 situations, maybe.
Yeah.
In
Sometimes keep the bags.
yeah,
You wanna plan to stay in there longer.
yeah, and
Because
also if you
then
have
you
friends.
will-
Okay.
Fuel
okay, the
consume.
distance is now
18 miles, 8 miles.
Yeah. Keep cranking until 12 and then turn hot. On the
Okay.
flanker you can shoot the ER at 25 kilometers, which
Yes.
and Banjo.
Turn
you
in.
can turn it in now. Turn in. Don't lose your all energy in the turn. And now fire.
Fox,
Fire.
and go.
Straight as Jeff.
Yeah, now you fire.
Uh-huh.
the-
is Chef and flare.
Keep
now
moving,
you-
Banjo.
there is the
Yeah.
demonstration what happens if you fire the 120. If you're sideways.
What is this missile doing? Wow.
You can well, he shot it from when he was sideways.
They
No,
went
it's like have 600 knots anymore, so it's...
Yeah.
dead.
it's
Yeah,
dead.
Banjo, you can turn hot also back. The missile, he's not chasing you anymore. Because you shot the missile, he has to evade.
Okay, turn
Yeah,
in,
I was
guys.
about to earlier say about the radar usage. In BVR you wanna use high BRF when you are in the low, and the deck, like in this, you wanna use medium. And well, I like the 20 mile scope, but someone like 40, someone 10.
Yeah, I like 40.
8 miles, fire, guys.
10 turn away.
And
immediately.
More flares.
Go up. Don't
Like
use furnace.
a lot of flares, yeah. But
Yeah, if there's heaters coming,
And splash.
go out of the
Just
furnace.
keep extending now.
Flank her down, flank her down. Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Perfect, perfect.
Good job.
Oh my, that was
Good pitch,
stressful.
Banjo.
I have a question.
Thank you.
I have a question, but fuck, what was it?
yeah, go ahead.
I've actually...
Wasn't that a question? Wasn't that a question again that the R27 ER has changed for the in the last couple of weeks?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
Okay,
Back
Banjo,
to the
remove
bats in a
yourself.
couple of weeks.
Let's get a fast turnaround to make it fair to everyone. Red and Schnell, choose your aeroplanes. And you'll enter on 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Take the medium.
Medium.
I feel like I'm in school again.
I hit push to
Are
talk
you
and selected something.
You
So
ready?
you both flying F.
Well, not anymore. I need to stop pressing push to talk over things. Okay, I'm ready.
Enter in 3, 2, 1, go. And for the viewers, they want to get full burn, Angels 20, and crank
And drop bags.
with a lock, and drop bags with a lock, with a TWS lock.
Start cranking now. So you can see the radar scope on the left side of your cock, obviously. And so place the target like on the border of the scope.
Close
Yeah.
to it. If you place it directly on border, sometimes
Yeah, sometimes
drops
it might
the
block.
lock.
The exact amount of the crank doesn't really matter. At least here. Just keep it between the left or right quarter
Yeah, the
of the radar
vertical
screen.
lines in the radar screen, the first one is 30 degrees and the
Would it
second one
be-
is 60.
a bad idea to reverse directions at this point too?
Yeah, that was. I was asking myself as well.
You can change the direction to the other side. From
It
this,
doesn't, at
doesn't
this
matter.
point it's pointless.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Just
It
lose
doesn't-
some speed at the turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and in 1 versus 1.
Yeah, well, he's firing now. Don't turn ahead of him. He fired from 20 miles. That's not a threat. As far as you keep ranking. If
Yeah,
you go
you should.
directly on him, then the missile might catch you.
Yeah, keep the lock on him.
Wait, Kid, do you know where can you see the range of the enemy?
Yeah.
On the heads-up display.
Yeah, sorry, I had it at
Basically,
80, I thought I was on 40.
Yeah, you fired now from 20 miles away. You have to fire from 10 miles away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said I had it on 80, thinking 40.
Missile coming
I've
from...
lost lock totally. So
Okay.
Yeah, because he's cold.
He's turning in again.
Yeah, this is now you can see what happens if you keep flying towards the missile.
Schnell, maneuver, Schnell. You're
He
going to get hit.
fired that he fired that from 20 miles, and the missile almost hit him.
No,
That's-
it
that's
wasn't almost.
That
It
was
had like 500 knots.
anyways.
Yeah,
that
it
was a
doesn't
good-
maneuver.
Red, you should probably keep going down.
Yeah, that was good.
Guys, do you want to reset this?
Demonstration what it's
Look, you fucked this one up. Just come out of the aeroplanes. Let's not fuck around it. Get out, Red. Get out.
Oh, I would have left flat to the end.
We're here to learn, not to have fun.
Never mind.
Alright, bailing out.
Right, both of you prepare to start. We'll start again. Start
Can I
you
just
playing.
take this moment to say Red Kite's voice is freaking chocolate and I love it. Anyway.
It is nice, isn't it? I'm trying to get him to speak more. Anyway, concentrate. New planes in 3, 2, 1, go. 10 miles, far at 10 miles.
Yeah.
Question:
Yes,
while they've got plenty of time, you know when you
Taking pick up.
you know when you split S, or that first split S, and you turn away, and you've still got missile firing. How do you know when it's safe to turn around back into the bandit? Because you've still got an active missile.
You had to know that. As
Radar running receiver, if the M isn't coming towards you, then it's not a threat anymore.
Right,
Yeah,
because it's not
Yeah,
catching up.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
fire from 10 miles and you do the split as you have to like extend for only, let's say 3 seconds, and that's basically if
3
as
seconds.
far as
Yeah,
it depends of the altitude. You can say like
And
that.
your speed.
And your speed, of course.
I think what we need is a very basic rule to stick with at the beginning. So we'll stick with 3 seconds flying laterally, and we'll see how
Well,
that
that's
works.
pretty aggressive stuff. Let's say 5 seconds.
5. Okay, we'll do 5 for safety.
And on the F-15, where do I see the range just kind of...
On the heads-up display, you can see on the right bottom of the heads-up display when you have the lock.
Okay.
There is the. You can.
let me see, I'm thinking of an airplane. Let's see.
It's
No,
like,
it's R, and I see 22.
What?
I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Look at you.
so yeah.
It should be right bottom, just below the altitude tape, and under 1 nav.
So if you ever have extra time, you can see that this pretty good guide actually.
One
the
7
mud
miles.
spike. The mud
7
spike
miles.
guide.
This basically demonstrates everything, even the radar and how they use it. Everything basically.
Have they lost each other?
Yeah, I think Farago get out of there. Red guy is going
Yes.
wrong
Spam
guy and
runs over there.
no, he's
Am I being a problem?
They fired.
anyway.
Let's just get away from that.
Split S, guys, come on.
I see a ton of AIM-120s on F-10.
Going to visit the moon. Okay.
This is why they call it spam ram.
Okay, 2,
okay.
3, 4, 5, turn.
I mean the red kite could have turned 4 because he stopped to do that much.
Roger. So you guys should be counting 5 seconds once you've split S.
There was one missile coming
Bless
out.
you.
That one missile was kind of...
Yeah, I mean the missile can be still chasing at you, but it's not a threat anymore. So
Anyway,
There's a
he's
lot
got
of energy.
Come on,
he's
Schnell.
got, he's got 6 of them
if you can
fired on him.
Now
And
turn
he's
back,
taking
turn back,
more.
Scannel.
Get out, Schnell, fast. Head away for 5.
Okay, now you can see the missile is not catching you anymore in the heart of the BVR. Can you?
Yeah.
Now you can turn back basically.
Turn back.
Okay.
The missile is now.
The missiles might still spike you and look very scary, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the range on the 120, if you fire it on whole target, it's only 3 miles.
4.
3.5.
Okay.
Red kite evasive.
I gotta go, guys. Thanks.
See you,
for
Doc.
the-
Yeah.
No, it was a learning experience.
I'll put the vid up.
Cheers.
I'll put the vid up so you can. Right, Red's got to go defensive.
Good maneuvers. You got the red kit. You did maneuver both missiles on the command, so now you can.
There are no missiles in the air.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask too. How do you like what if you're shot at by 2 separate missiles at different intervals? Or better yet, if you're shot by 2 missiles from 2 separate aircraft from 2 separate directions.
Now you can notch one of them. Or
Yeah.
Hang on, guys.
Different direction is
Watch them
usually
go.
impossible.
Right.
if the missiles are from the same general directions, you still can split test them. But if they are coming from like
Good job.
behind an
Yep, that's a kill.
yeah.
Does someone want to fight Cap? Because I better do it as well, I suppose. But
Yeah, I
okay.
mean we are now doing the basics, but we can do.
Well,
I mean, we should
each-
do a mission where it's in
Yeah.
multiple places, 1 versus 1.
Yeah. Well, we're just doing singles today. Chanel, do you want to go against me if you won that?
Sure.
Okay. So what do I select? Medium, F15.
Medium.
Yes.
Tell me. Someone tell us when to go.
3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah. Go. Yeah. This one of you are. Yeah. Both of you.
Oops.
Cap, you just.
That'll be Cap.
Jet didn't you?
Carry on. I'll catch up. We'll cut that out and move, shall we?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Just go. Keep each other. So.
I'm just looking at the F10 map at the moment.
If you don't have separate keys for chaff and flare, it's very useful.
Yes.
In BVR you're basically wasting your flares and you're gonna later.
Yes, and also you will publish your position to everybody.
Yeah, it's very easy to see them.
What HOTAS are you guys using?
Water.
Both of you?
Protect, and I have the Kimball Accurate.
Yeah, I'm light years behind you guys already. Oh, oof, I love this.
Guys, watch. Concentrate. Watch, please.
Watching.
Distance is about 22. 21.
Okay. Okay, Capsule, you spec that check. I'm going to hit Cap.
17.
17. Yeah.
But turn towards 12 and fire at 10. Actually less. I mean,
9 miles is the
10 is pretty good.
10 is pretty good because you don't have to be perfect about the basic money.
But don't go any closer than 9.
Yeah.
Remember, don't fire when it's sideways. You did that, so.
Roger.
Now, split us.
No,
Also cap. Cap.
Do you
And
have
also you don't. Yeah, but hey cap. Don't fire more than one missile because.
Roger. Did he fire at me?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but if you fired at each other, but
Okay,
the missiles
now you
won't
can go
catch.
back.
Yes, now the missile is too slow to catch, you can turn back. The radar 20 miles, medium.
And
What is
altitude
the-
though.
Cap, do you have some different options for the trap and flare?
No, I've never had different ones before.
Insert.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, insert's default for chaff only. I'm sorry for my brother.
Schnell, go down. Dive.
And Cap,
Yeah, good.
and Cap, you fire the second missile when you were sideways.
You can probably turn back.
Yes, now
That
the
was
missile
just
is
a waste of
defeated.
missiles. Yep.
Yeah.
They hit the ground, and you are not getting. Now can you see the burners?
No.
Okay, you can see.
Can you see the burners?
No tally, no joy.
Ah, shame.
Okay, Snell, turn towards him. Yeah, I think he's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, got me.
But in situations like that, when you see
try.
he's not flying, you
Good
should
try.
just.
If
Yeah,
he doesn't,
good.
you see that he doesn't fire at you, just keep pressing.
Cap, approach.
That was pretty good though, wasn't it? That was
Yes.
That was much better. But
Oh,
couple,
I didn't mean to go. No,
yeah.
hang on.
I have a little question.
couple words. Don't fire when sideways.
Also,
How do you mean don't fire when sideways?
So
Yeah,
basically,
If you're on your wing.
wings level.
Oh,
You should be-
sideways. Why
Yeah.
not? Why not?
The missile will do some funky maneuvers, which will
Right.
kill its energy.
It's a simism, I guess. It seems like
Right.
DCS.
So
Gonna lose its
get wings level, then fire.
Yeah, you can be upside down or just normally, but
Yeah.
wings
I think
level.
you can be like in a bank, but if you keep turning, it always does
Yeah.
crazy lofting. But if you like stop the movement, then like 1C for a moment and then fire, then it probably won't do
Right.
Yeah.
stupid. But I'm not
Also-
sure.
at least don't roll at any.
Yeah, don't roll or turn when fire.
Keep your aircraft stable
Yeah.
and stationary when firing.
Should we
Also,
s-
Cap,
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, you
One
want the
word.
missile. You want the missiles to go straight towards the enemy and
Yes.
not having to make
Yeah.
very fine turns. That's probably it.
yeah.
Second,
It's
second one, what I just saw, is that one of the guys warned you, Cap, don't fire 2 missiles when it's not
Yes.
needed, and the second time you did it again.
Right.
yeah,
One missile.
nobody should ever fire.
You blasted a missile if they evade.
The first missiles very rarely hits any skilled player, so it's just a.
I made the same mistake tonight as well, Cap. So
Yeah.
no worries.
I have,
Yeah,
I have
it's
2
not a-
questions.
You're not hedging your bets,
May I speak first? Thank you.
Yes.
So, firing 2 missiles isn't really a problem, but it's inefficient, so don't, please.
Roger.
Unless at your like, let's say 5 mile, less than 5 miles range, and you basically want him dead.
And you know you're gonna hit probably.
Yeah.
Then you can fire.
I
then you
did
can
that.
fire
I did.
two,
I
but
did that at you guys,
sometimes,
but it
well,
didn't
good
help.
players are very good evading them anyway.
Okay.
Did somebody have a question? I have
Yeah,
to
I
go.
had 2 questions. The first
Yeah, go
one
ahead.
is, what are your opinions on salvo mode?
Don't.
Never used it.
Okay. The second question was, what if should you go defensive if you're fired at before you get to that 10-mile radius?
No.
Well,
Get to the 10 miles.
Depends on the range.
Yes.
I
You
mean,
get
if you
like
know
the-
the planet is at closer than 5 miles, then you don't have.
Yeah, but if the enemy is at the same distance as you are to him, like if it's a flanker, it can shoot at you a little earlier. But if you just like change the direction of your crank, the missile won't catch you before you do your splitters or another defensive maneuver. So always try to get to the 10 miles at 20,000 feet, regardless
You get
of
like
what.
if you get the missile running like 10 miles snake, it will not hit you.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a chance that he will shoot the second one closer, but if you get
One,
missile running like 10 miles, then it's way too far away.
Would-
Too
wouldn't
long
that-
range. You can easily evade it by snaking and keep pushing forwards.
Wouldn't that also be dependent on the altitude that your enemy is at?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm quoting. Let's say on the sea level, 7 miles, you turn at 8 miles.
I think it's
Yeah,
6
it's more
miles
like-
is easy to.
Yeah.
6 miles is easy to outrun at sea level.
Okay, 7 miles on sea level. 10,000 feet, 8 or 9 miles. When you turn at him.
There was the Usmani made the chart in our forums.
Yeah, I mean, there should be somewhere.
Can I have another go, guys, against someone?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cap, you wanna go with me?
Yeah, come on, Banjo.
So basically, at 20,000 feet, it's about 10 miles for you. And let's say 30,000 feet, 11, 12. And at 40,000 feet, let's say 14 or 15.
Yeah.
It depends of the speed and altitude always.
Can someone call me and Banjo?
That's why you want.
Yeah, because the missiles get far more speed at that altitude.
Yeah.
One
Basically-
last... Sorry, go.
No, you can. Okay.
Oh, one last thing, because I'm new to the Mirage, just got it 2 days ago, is this all applies to the Mirage's 530s as well, right?
Semi-active missile.
No.
Semi-active is if you are in the
yes.
same situation like the flanker
Except-
mansion in the Mirage.
Except
Now, basically in the Mirage we're fucked.
Copy.
not really, not always.
This is why you never see SF guys in the Mirage.
What?
This is why we never see you guys in the Mirage, because they're not as strong as the F-15s, right?
Because the F-15 is the best.
F-15 is the king of the BVR,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, but what I do
We are
reckon...
waiting the F-18
the Mirage and the
this is
flanker,
the
you
most
need to
similar
apply
plane.
some sneaky tactics.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
You can.
What I do reckon, and what I hope at some point will happen, is that the F-15 will be a full clickable cockpit, and you have everything.
F-15E, please.
Okay, guys. Let's get back on topic.
first.
Let's get back on topic.
Sorry,
Right.
guys.
Can someone
Go
call me and Banjo in so we can go in?
Ready?
Yep.
Banjo?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Caps, you should make a mission where there was more 1 versus 1.
Yes. I don't know what I maybe have.
I can take one.
Cap cranking.
So what place do you want in there?
We can show the semi-active the accuracy. Not sure if it is Mirage. Check this.
On L2.
I just lost
L2
lock.
like reset.
Defense, go defensive. He's just gonna. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Oh, I got hit. Damn.
Oh.
Like you missed.
You both got hit.
You
What
both
happened?
kill each other.
We both fired at 8 miles, not 10.
I swore I survived that. Okay, never mind. I guess it was we fired.
Try it again. Try it again.
We fired too late. Stand by.
Because we
Someone,
both lost lock.
Roger. Someone
Yeah.
get ready to call us in. Oh, I'm already in. Just get in, Banjo. I've already jumped in. Yep, we'll try it again. Banjo, to make the closure rate just quicker for everyone, both of us, fucking what's it called? Both of us crank left. Then we'll close quicker, and it'll just make it quicker for everyone.
Our own lefts or your left?
Oh fuck it, I can't actually work it out.
Left.
I can't work it out.
Hang on, guys. Just make it as you should do it. Don't make it any quicker for everyone.
Copy.
We're patient. Come on. We're in a tactical school here, remember?
Banshee drop the backs.
I need R77 in the flanker to apply these tactics.
By the way, Kappa, heads up, I'm not sure if you knew it, but when you see MEM come up on your HUD, that means you lost lock and it's about to disappear.
Copy. Where does it display it? In the middle?
It displays it right above the range.
Hold up.
Keep the target between about the half, 30 and 60 degree lines, and it's really good. Less than 30 degree range is very good idea.
So what other planes than A-15 you want to want in there?
Mirage.
You guys see each other, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What's the range?
10.
Now roll wings level, Benjo, when you're...
Okay, you're
And then both split S.
a bit too close to each other. It's gonna be interesting.
Pop a lot of chaff. Chaff.
I got both, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's kind fast there.
Oh,
Still
fuck!
flying it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I did wrong, guys. It's full burn, split S.
You were
You got too close.
Yeah, you got too close.
Right at 12, you gotta pull really hard, get right in line, wings level,
Yeah.
fire, and leave.
I'm not leaving
It's
quick
like
enough.
really fast.
Okay,
You
guys,
lost,
that's fine.
lost my HUD. I don't feel anything else.
Don't pull too hard, then it's
Oh, you got hit as well, Banjo.
takes you
Yeah, I hit, but not down.
Okay, that's good practice. Okay, well, do we fancy calling it a night and